Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll discuss on equation. And this is our first question. So in first problem, we multiply 8 and x and then 8 and minus 3. The second, we multiply 2 and x, 2 and plus 1. So here we multiply 8 times x minus, it's a 24 minus 4 and then multiply 2x because this is minus. Now the sign changes into minus. It's a minus 2. So whenever there is a negative sign, the sign inside this braces change into plus to minus and minus to plus. So remember, this negative sign change the sign inside. So simply this is 8x minus 24. Now you can subtract here. It's just 2 minus 2x. Now here, the next step is we try to keep all those variables term at left hand side and the constant to the right hand side. So all terms containing x at one side and then all constant at the next side. So here simply we write 8x. Now this minus 2x will be here plus 2x and 2, and because of this minus 24 we just write here plus 24. So simply a rule is like if a plus x is equals to b plus y, when you change the side we simply write a minus b. Now when you change this x to right hand side, that will be y minus x. So simply this is relation. When you change one term to next side, we change the sign of that sign. So simply here, when this, so here minus 2x is shift to the right side, that is a plus 2x. Minus 24 goes to left side, that's why this is plus 24. I mean just plus 24. So here you add, it's a 10x and then that is 26, the value of x. Now simply you can say this is divided by 10. So 26 divided by 10. Now here x is now equals to, so you can cancel this by 2 times 5 and this is 2 times 13. So x is 13 divided by 5 and this is the value of the x. Now let's try this problem. Same here. We first open the bracket multiplying minus 4 and 2x and then minus 4 and minus 1. So here this will be minus 8x. So minus times minus, we multiply minus and minus. So that is now plus 4. Now plus 5 is equals to 3x plus 10. So simply this is minus 8x plus 9 is equals to 3x plus 10. Now again, we shift this to the left side and this constant to the right side. So all these term that has variable x, we put them on left side and this constant and constant goes to one side, right side. Similarly, we can simply write this is minus x6, 8x and this will be now minus 3x. So when you change the side, then that brings this plus to minus. So this plus 9 will be now minus 9. That means 10 minus 9. So minus minus you add. So this is now 11x is equal to just 1. Now you can divide both sides by minus 11. That will be now 1 divided by minus 11. So this minus 11 cancels. That simply means x is equal to minus 1 divided 11. So same here. This is also same. We simply multiply 5 and 2x and then 5 and plus 1. And then we change all term that has variable x to left side and all constant to the right hand side. So we can now do here. So you multiply here 5 and 2x, which is 10x, plus 5 and 1 is 5, and minus 3, it's a 4x, plus 17. Now here you change this 4x to right hand side, left hand side. Now in this relation, we have x and all these two are without variables. So we change this to right hand side. We just shift this to right hand side and then we find the value of x. So simply here x and then 11 divided 16, and simply because when you change the side, that will be now minus 2 divided by 3. Now to solve this, we try to change both numerator to the same number. So here is 6. I will try to change this 3 to 6 by multiplying 2. That simply means now we can say 11 divided by 6 minus. So we multiply numerator and denominator by 2. It is because here we have 6. I will try to get the same denominator here. That's why we are multiplying up and down, numerator and denominator by 2. That means now we have 11 divided by 6 minus, this is 4 divided by 6. Now since we have the same denominator, which is 6 in this case, so 6 there, 6 here. Now we can simply write this relation as 11 minus 4 divided by 6. And that is also equal to now. And this is equal to 7 divided by 6. And this is the value for x. So in this relation, we have x which is divided by 4. So this is in fraction. So just like in question number 3, we first change this into, we shift this into right hand side. Now we have x divided by 4. This will be equal to 3 divided by 4 minus 1 divided by 2. So we change this into right hand side. That will be minus 1 divided by 2. Now x 4. The same here. We change this into same denominator by multiplying up and down, numerator and denominator by 2. So because this is 4, so we change this denominator to 4. So we have to multiply both sides up and down by 2. That simply means we have x divided by 4, and then this is 3 divided by 4 minus a few divided by 4. And that's also meaning x divided by 4. Now we have the same denominator, which is 4. We can simply write 3 minus 2 divided by 4. Now since this denominator is 4 and this is also 4, we can cancel out. So the value of x is equal to now 1. So this is simply, you can multiply both sides by 4. It is like this. Now this is 1 divided by 4 and then 4. So from this step, we can do one more step if you want to show, like 4 times 4, they divide, 4 and 4 divide. So the value of x is 1. Or simply, you can say, because the denominator is 4, same here, you can simply cancel out those two denominator if they are 4. That's why the value of x is 1. Now in this problem, same here, because we have same denominator, which is 5. So 5 here, 5 here, we can cancel them. Or you can solve this step like multiplying both sides by 5. Here we can do 3x minus 2 divided by 5. So let's multiply this by 5. Same, we can multiply this by 5. So cancel them. Now here we have simply 3x minus 2 is equal to 7. Now this constant will sit to the right hand side and this minus sign will be plus. That means 3x equal to 7 plus 2. 3x is equal to 9. Now divide both sides by 3. So dividing here by 3 and dividing here by 3. 3 cancels and then 3 times 1, 3 times 3, the value of x is equal to 6. So this is the answer. So this is a term that has x and this one has x. So we shift this to left hand side and the constant goes to right hand side. That simply means we have 5x divided by 2. So when you change this into left, when you shift, then that is the minus x divided by 2 because this one has plus here. Now this minus 3 will be plus 3, 9 plus 3. Now since we have the same denominator, we can simply write here 5x minus x divided by 2, which is equals to 12. So this is now 4x divided by 12. Sorry, 2 is equal to 12. Now cancel this. 2 times 1, so 2 times 2. That means 2 times x is equal to 12. Now we divide both sides by 2. So this is now 2x divided by 2 and 12 divided by 2. 2 times 1, 2 times 6. The value of x is 6. This is the value of x. Let's try question number 8 here. So here you multiply inside the bracket x and 4. Same here, you multiply inside the bracket x and minus 2. Now you can multiply here, which is 3x divided by 4 when you multiply x, and then plus 3 times 4 multiply 4. So next time you multiply this one. Same here, but be careful when there is a minus. So when there is negative sign, so 1 divided 2, you can simply write x and this sign changes. So when you multiply, because this is a plus x, so sign remains same minus, but because this is minus and minus, and the sign changed to the plus. And that is now 1 divided by 2 times 2 is equal to 5. So now this is 3x 4 plus. Now cancel this 4 and 4, only 3. Now simply you can write x divided by 2. Now plus, again you cancel this 2 and 2. Here is just 1 is equal to 5. So now we have these two with the variables. So we can write 3x divided by 4 minus x divided by 2. So this 3 and 1 is 4. And then we finally shift to the right hand side. So you can simply write here 5 minus 4. So here we change this denominator to 4 because this is the 4. 3x is divided by 4 minus x divided by 2. So multiply numerator and denominator by 2. So here is 1. So that simply means we have 3x minus 2x divided by 4 is equal to 1. That means x divided by 4 is equal to 1. Now, if you multiply both sides by 4, then 1 times 4, so we have 4 and 4 cancels. The value of x here is. So here we have two final questions. So the coefficient of x is in decimal, same here. So the first step, we change the constant to right hand side, and let's shift this to the left hand side. So that simply means 4.x minus 0.1x. We shift to left hand side, that's why this plus change into minus, and minus 2 here now. So here 8 minus 2. Now you subtract here, it's like 0.3x is equals to 6. Now we divide both sides by 0.3. So we try to free x from the coefficient. So 0.3 x is divided by 0.3. Same here, 6 is divided by 0.3. Now you cancel out here. Now here is the trick. So when there is a decimal, we try to shift that decimal to the back of 3. So that becomes now 3. And then you multiply by 10. Okay. Simply, if 1 is divided by 0.1, so that is equals to 10. Same, if 1 is divided by 0.01, so that will be equals to 100. So you can try this in calculator. That simply means when you shift this 1 to one number, then we simply multiply by 10. Now we have two numbers in front of decimal. So when you are jumping two numbers, then you multiply by 100. Similar, if 1 is divided by 0.001, then that is equals to 1000. Because we have three number in front of decimal. So if you jump three numbers, that simply means you have to multiply the numerator by 1000. So simply here now we have one decimal. So we are just jumping one decimal here. In this case, you multiply by 10. It's a very simple rule again. If there is just one decimal, then you multiply by 2. If this one has two number in front of decimal, you multiply by 100. And if there are three numbers in front of decimal, then you multiply by 1000 and so on. So in this case, you simply now divide this 3 and 6, 3 times 2. So the value of x is now 20. So the value of x here is 20. So in this case, you multiply 4x by 0.05, and again you multiply this 8 by 0.05. So here you multiply 0.05 times 4x plus 0.05 times 8 plus 1 is equals to 3. Similar, simply here we are multiplying 0.05 by 4. So actually this is just 20. Now since this decimal is in front of two numbers, so we have to keep decimal in front of two numbers. So that is 0.20. Again, because we have a decimal here, which is in front of two numbers. So after decimal, we have two numbers. So the in answer also, we should have two numbers after decimal. That's why the decimal is placed here. That is, now next multiplication is for 8 and 0.05. Same here. if you multiply 0.05 by 8, so it is just 40, because we have a decimal which is in front of these two numbers. That means we should have decimal in front of two numbers. This is 0.40. So now we can write here, this is 0.2x plus, so we can just write this 0.2 instead of 20, and this is 0.4, or you can write 0.40. This is a decimal, and then plus 1 is equal to 3, or simply 0.2x plus, if you add, this is 1.40 is equal to 3. Now 0.2x. Now when you change the side, then you have to change the sign. 3 is minus 1.40. 0.2x is equals to, now you can subtract 3. So to make it easier, we write 2 zeros after decimal. Minus 1.40 simply means 0, 6, and 1. Simply you subtract 14 from 30, which is 16, to make it easier. So 1.6. So simply you can write here just 1.6. Now this is divided by 0.2 here, and equals to 1.6 is divided by 0.2. So cancel 0.2 and 0.2 here. The value of x is now equals to, so you can simply cancel here by 2.2 times 1, and this will be times 8. Or simply you can say 1.6 is divided by 1.2. Now we can jump one number here and jump one number here. Simply 16 is divided by 2. So which is equals to 8. That's why the value of x here is 8. So this is the calculation. Simple calculation here. And that is how the value of x is here. So if you have any confusion, you can write in the comment section below. This much for today. Thanks for watching video. I'll see you in next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.